and still be a white supremacist.
Yeah, but
it can have a Jewish supremacist.
It's a people. It's not a race. Jews aren't a race. That's ridiculous.
Sorry?
Jews aren't a race. That's ridiculous.
But you said that they are.
No, I said it's a people. I didn't say it's a race.
So let me ask you a question again.
Please.
If you are saying the situation can be resolved, can you resolve a situation? You have atrocities committed. You want to avoid resolving those and create a...
Depends. Depends on people. Depends on what the people who, let's say, have been victims, let's say, according to your phraseology, have been victims of atrocities. Okay? It depends what they want. Do they want vengeance or do they want peace?
What do you think they want?
I don't speak for other people.
Yeah.
I don't speak for them. I don't know. Yeah. But they get a choice.
I'm not asking you to speak on their behalf.
Yeah.
But I'm asking you, what do you think they want? For all the 80 years of atrocity, what do you think they want?
I think they could want one of two things, right? Vengeance or peace. And they're going to have to make a choice. They're going to have to choose what they want. But I don't know how to make them stop wanting vengeance. But I think there are some people who want peace. I know how to make people want peace.
How?
How did Japan want peace?
Sorry?
How did Japan want peace?
Oh, you tell me.
They decided that it was no longer in their interest to fight war. When you make it in people's no longer in their interest to fight war, they want peace. That seems to be the historical truth.
Yeah. But human beings are a little more complex than that.
Not really.
Because human beings' action is emotional or logical, more emotional or less logical.
I think humans are mostly emotional.
Emotional.
I think they're mostly emotional.
I agree with you.
I would say I'm a religious man.
I agree with you. Human beings are more emotional than logical. So if you're talking about emotional, human beings, we agree, human beings are more emotional than logical. Then you're talking about 80 years of atrocity. If you don't resolve that 80 years of atrocity with justice, how are you going to build a two-state situation on that?
Well,
or are you saying
the definition
emotionally forget everything?
Well, no, with emotion.
Let's hug and kiss.
Well, it definitely is not that for sure is not how it works. Okay, I know. Let's just hug and kiss. Does not. I mean, I'm happy to hug you. That's just not going to work. People have to want peace more than they want vengeance. It has to be emotional. I want this. What makes people want it? Well, we saw what worked in World War II. No one thought the Japanese would ever give up and quit. It was, what did we do? We dropped a bunch of atomic weapons on people, and they decided they didn't really want to fight war anymore. It wasn't such a good idea. I'm not saying that's a great solution. I'm saying it's an example of wanting vengeance, wanting war, to wanting peace. Okay? I don't think that's the best way. I think you find peaceful people to lead by example, start building peace, and then show people two choices. This is what peace looks like. Maybe it's small. This is what vengeance looks like. And eventually some people say, I actually live in this world, but I kind of want to be in this world. And as more people choose that, more peace grows. And eventually you're going to have a fight internally, and people, whatever side you're on, between vengeance and peace. And one side's going to win. But that's how. You're going to have to give people a choice. I don't think people in Gaza right now feel like they have a choice. I think they're in a war, and I don't think they can choose peace if they want to. I think it's a terrible situation. I don't think anyone there really wants peace. I think if Israel were to leave tomorrow, it wouldn't be peaceful. It would be more war, because that's what people want.
Yeah.
And I don't know necessarily that getting rid of Hamas will bring peace. It just means that Hamas itself won't be the one bringing the war. So you have to create peace and find people who want it.
The only thing about the peace from the vengeance, the element is justice. And the question is, how do you adjudicate justice in order to establish peace? So you cannot have peace without justice. You cannot have peace without justice, because if you have any kind of agreement with the understanding, let's forget all the past, let's hug and kiss and create a new future, that doesn't last for long.
That won't last for long.
It doesn't last. Hence the reason why you have to have some sort of concept of justice for the victims, for the 80 years of victimization and brutality.
Just to be clear, both sides could be using your words. The Israelis can easily use those exact same words about justice and what's happened to them and victims. If they want, they probably do, actually. Meaning both sides have that feeling. That's not actually going to solve the problem, right? There has to be some, hopefully not a cathartic, cataclysmic event that creates a desire for peace, because that would mean a lot of dead people, which is not good on whatever side. But I do think that there is like right now, what's going on, there are people inside Gaza, certainly inside Israel, that would love to see some form of peace and would work together. I work with people, I work with Palestinians on some stuff. I'm Jewish, but I work with the right wing in Israel and stuff. I do lots of things. Because I know that, like, actually people don't want their children to die. That's actually not what, people don't want that. They can say it on TV, we care more, but no one actually really believes that. There are groups of people who believe that, but not like actual real people in general. Some do, but I'm not disparaging, and that could be on either side. But most people, I think, would like, if they knew there was an honorable peace that allowed them to keep their spirit, right? They didn't feel like slaves. I think it could exist.
I think for all that is happening,
I don't think broadly it's easy. But again, I think it starts small, and then people see that there's a choice. Right now, I don't feel like anyone sees there's a choice. I don't think either side sees there's a choice.
I think the hand of God will intervene at some point.
I was going to say, if you want to talk about justice, we know who the only judge at either side will listen to is.
The hand of God will intervene at some time.
That's right.
Yeah, the hand of God.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think the hand of God will intervene at some point in time. Yeah.
I follow. Yeah, very good. I'll see you around.
All right, thank you.
What's your channel?
It's not my channel, but his channel is Unite Upon the Haq, Unite Upon the Truth. Yeah. Step again. This is it.